you?
No! Who are you?
I'm Julian Rowland.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was just reading about the Orion constellation. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Being an intellectual child, I was always very interested in the glory of space. It has always provided me with question after question pertaining to the unknowns of our wonderful universe and its inhabitants. Questions like, what are we? Where did we come from? And are we alone? Have you ever had an experience that was so monumental it changed the way you see the world? And you felt like you could know the answers to the questions? Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
It happened when I was 5 years old at a lake called Berryessa in Northern California. My father and I were camping, enjoying a beautiful day on the edge of a canyon. Then, a silver craft appeared right in front of me, and it hovered there for about 10 seconds. It was in broad daylight, it made no noise, had no wings, and it was completely amazing. I will never forget it as long as I live. This occurrence has made me very interested in what we call UFOs and their mysterious pilots known as extraterrestrials. It has led to countless hours of research, reading books like Area 51 by Annie Jacobson, Confirmation by Willie Stever, and Making Contact by Bill Fawcett. I now believe evidence of alien existence is all around us, and that all we have to do is look for it. We know we are from outer space, made of the matter collected from millions of light years of supernovas, nebulous alchemy, and cosmic creation. Tales from the legendary civilizations of Lemuria and Atlantis account for direct interaction between people from space and the earliest humans. Some even suggest we as humans are descendants of a humanoid alien that arrived on Earth thousands if not millions of years ago. Here's some evidence to support this. Fossilized footprints found in the Americas dated to be 120 million years old. Some stepped on by dinosaurs, and others with fossils inlaid within the footprint. So if we know that alien accounts could possibly date back millions of years, it is okay to presume that they have been a part of later civilizations. Alien believers suggest that certain art recovered from ancient human civilizations do in fact represent alien intervention. Here's some pictures to support this evidence. The Sumerians, dating back 6,000 BC. The Egyptians, dating back 4,000 BC. Mayans, dating back to 2000 BC. Australian Aborigine, dating back 1000 BC. Here is some religious artwork depicting cracks in the sky in the times of early Christianity. Native American representations dating back to the earliest 1st century. So where did these beings come from? A lot of people believe our earliest ancestors were from a planet much like Earth, located in a constellation we all know and love. Orion. It's one of the oldest constellations, consisting of the star Betelgeuse, Orion's right shoulder, and Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka, which are the 3 stars in Orion's infamous belt. Orion has been at the forefront of major scientific achievements, such as the discovery of oxygen molecules in deep space. and that Betelgeuse is shrinking instead of growing like the other stars. Orion has a lot of significance in the mythologies of many civilizations, including the Egyptians, who believed the creator gods Osiris and Isis first came to Earth from the star Sirius, which is in Canis Major, Orion's dog, located to his left foot. It is in Homer's Odyssey, and in the Iliad, and it's also in the Bible 3 times. One of the most famous scriptures is Job 38:31, when Elihu reminds Job of God's handiwork. It reads like this: "Can you loosen Orion's belt?" It is also very interesting that many of the ancient structures we all know and love have a stunning connection to these constellations.
When you look at where the ancestral Puebloan major ceremonial sites are actually located, Gary David has identified that when you just map these, you actually find that they depict constellations. Specifically, Orion is very important.
Orion's belt points to the brightest star in the sky, Sirius. If one looks at the Hopi Mesas as the stars of Orion's belt, they also point to an important location, Chaco Canyon. But why Orion? And could it be merely a coincidence that this constellation pattern has been found at other important sites around the world, and always with the belt pointing toward a place of significance? Ancient astronaut theorists have discovered the constellation of Orion lining up with the Mayan complexes along the Street of the Dead in Mexico City. And here, Orion's belt points to Cholula, the largest pyramid in the world. They also find it at the Giza pyramids in Egypt, with the belt pointing toward the city of Heliopolis, a place of worship for ancient Egyptians.
One thing we know about Orion's belt is that this is a theme which is recurring in Mayan mythology. It's also actually a theme which is occurring in Egyptian mythology. Orion's belt and the stars around it were seen as the heart of creation. It is where everything began.
Orion's descendants, known as the Nephilim, are believed to have come from there. The Nephilim are thought to be a race of giants that came to Earth long ago and lived alongside primitive Earthling apes. It is said that they grew tired of sustaining their civilization, so they genetically modified the ape, creating the missing link in popular evolutionary theory. This race was bred as slaves, to cultivate their lands and construct megalithic monuments in tribute to their creators. This theory would certainly shed a new light on sites such as Abu Simbel in Egypt and explain biblical stories such as David and Goliath. The Nephilim population collapsed, being a top-level consumer and having to eat tens of thousands of calories each day just to stay alive. It is believed the last of them were killed when God instructed Joshua and the nation of Israel to kill every man, woman, and child of the tribes Rephaim, Imim, and Horam in the land of Canaan. The Nephilim were also known as the Anunnaki, or the sons of Anak. They are mentioned in Numbers 13:33, which reads as follows: "We even saw giants there, the descendants of Anak. Next to them we felt like grasshoppers, and that's what they thought too." So, what do the Anunnaki from the planet Nibiru or Olam in the Bible have to do with our lives today? Crop circles. Designs believed to be an encoded notification system telling stories through mathematics and geometry, many of which have been identified with Orion, the Nephilim, and Nibiru. They are thought to tell the story of the history and the return to Earth of Anunnaki. It is also accepted by some that crop circles also explain their particular interests, such as mining and genetics, and that these are ancient concerns for them. 1. They first came to Earth millions of years ago to mine gold in order to save their homeworld from ecological disaster. And 2. They genetically altered a primate to create Homo sapiens. Quote unquote, let us create Adam in our image. And quote unquote, to work for and serve them. Both scriptures are found in Genesis. So, we the alien could possibly find the answer of our origins written in the stars and accounted for in ancient astrology, mythology, and texts? Or should we the alien look closer at the present day, right here, right now?
What are you?
Alien.
What am I?
Alien!
I'm simply a person, or alien depending on how you look at it, that is seeking answers to the questions of life, the universe, and everything. This video was made simply to inform you of information of pertaining relevance. You are entitled to your own opinions. I hope you choose to enlighten yourself by doing more research about your own lives. Thanks for watching.